Hello and welcome back once again to another video. So in this one we've got some gullies to deal with, and we've got two very different gullies. One's full of roots, one's full of grease. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you.
Hello, I'm on TV. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
So for this one we are at a trading estate and they have a gully that is near enough 100% full of roots. Our gully sucker has been here recently, had a go at this, and yeah, it was so much of a pain we rearranged to come back and have another go at it. So let's get the cover up key out and we're going to pop the lid up. I don't think this one really needed the cover up key, but it's a good excuse to use it. So whilst we wait for the gully sucker to arrive, I thought I'd just cut these bigger roots off that I can see here at the top. I'm just going to use my multi-tool because it's the easiest way to do it. So we've definitely had a gully very similar to this on the channel before, so if you can remember that one, let me know whether you think this one is going to be better or worse than that one in the comments. Right, the gully sucker's on site, so let's get the boom in there and see what we can do about this. This might take a while. Yeah, this one's going to be absolutely solid, isn't it? So the way we're going to tackle this one is to get the shovel down in there, break the roots apart, then wash, suck, break the roots apart again with the shovel, and keep going like that until we get to the point that we can pull these roots out. We will get to the bottom, trust me. So I thought with this one we would try using the lance on it because someone suggested it in a previous video and I thought that's actually a good idea. So we thought we'd try it for this one. Right, so we gave up on that idea because we didn't seem to be getting anywhere. So the next thing we're going to try is a reducer on the end of the jetting hose. This is quite a powerful one as well, so we're hoping this is going to break up all the mud that's in amongst the roots. Now, I think these roots are from years and years of it not being emptied and dealt with, because this is the first time we've done this gully, and yeah, these roots have definitely been growing for some time. I reckon if we wash that again, get some more of the weight out of it. Right, change of battery in the GoPro. I've got to stop using the dodgy one. Right, now would be a good time to mention you can actually become a member of this channel. That gives you access to 3 videos up front before their official release date, but you don't have to. I'm just happy you're here watching the videos, subscribing, commenting and liking and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, no pressure, you don't have to, but the option's there if you want to. Thank you.
It's annoying though, she's still not going to clear that out there.
So as you can probably gather by now, it was very slow going on this one. We just had to do a little bit at a time, pull a bit of roots out, get the mud out, and just keep going like that.
Grip on it there, a bit snapple.
At this point we were really hoping we could pull this out as one solid lump, but yeah, it wasn't having none of it. At this point, we felt like we were actually getting somewhere. We were breaking up all the mud around the roots, and it looked like the whole thing was moving. But if you look over on the left-hand side, that is the outlet to the Gully. Now, we were hoping to get a jet in there and jet it, but there is no chance of that happening. So we've gone back to the company we're working for to see if they have any plans for the site. We're hoping at a later date to find a downstream manhole, do some jetting and things like that, bit more root cutting, and hopefully get a camera down through this drain. But that's something for a later date because honestly we don't have time for it today.
still loads of mud in with it.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, we do still have another gully to deal with, and the next one is going to be a kitchen gully that is absolutely full of grease. Similar to one we've done recently. In fact, it is actually the neighbour to one we've done recently. But let's get this one finished as fast as we can. As you can see, things are starting to move, so fingers crossed we'll have this done soon. Hopefully.
Is there anywhere you can pull it from the curbside? Because we know it's free on this side. Oh, I saw it. It's the bottom outlet. The roots are in the bottom outlet. Oh, hang on, get a shovel in there.
Almost like they go
There. There's the bottom outlet right there. Okay, where you are. Right, chop that, okay, come out. That look promising.
Well, this time I think we've got it.
It's almost a waste of time though, because it still ain't gonna go nowhere, is it? I'm gonna fit through the hole. Oh, I just got covered in that. No, just tearing bits off that.
About a loose grip with it.
What was that?
About a loose grip with it. With it.
Not really, but... Oh, can you grab this again? Gully covers right in the way. I think I do some grip on it because the gully cover. Go on, go on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, you. Ah,
Oh, nice.
there you are.
Very much this.
No wish. We're lighting it. I'll go home after this and get changed, I think. It needs to twist a bit. If it twists a bit, it might fit through. Yes. Oh, well done.
Finally we got it out, so now it's just a case of clean the bottom round, and I'm hoping there's no more roots in there. And finally we are at the bottom. There is a little bit of tarmac in the bottom, as normal with gullies, but yeah, we're at the bottom. Now, of course, we got those roots in the outlet, so that's a job for a later date. This is what we've pulled out. But yeah, we need to do more work here, because you're not getting a jet in there. Well, finally we are leaving for now. Like I said, we will be back here again to do some further investigation, some root cutting, some camera in, and whatever we can do about it. But let's go on to the other gully, which, as I said earlier on in the video, is full of grease and overflowing. Right, let's get some water connected up because I think we're going to need it. So this is the gully we got to deal with, and yeah, it's connected to a kitchen sink, and I believe their bathroom sink comes in here as well. Now, I know there's a septic tank in the neighbours, the two houses are connected together through a manhole in their garden. I'm not sure if there's any manholes around here yet, but we will find out. So somewhere in here there is a gully grid, so we've got to try and get that one out, but I think that waste pipe is going to give me problems because it seems like it's sat on top of the cover. After a bit of fighting with it, I did eventually get the cover out. And straight away we got a nice chunk of grease floating on the top. Let's see what's in the bottom. So it feels to me like the U-bend on this gully is absolutely full up with more of this grease. Now, when the water ran away, I did hear it under a mat behind me. So I think there is possibly a manhole cover under there. That's going to make things a lot easier. Hopefully we'll be able to jet up from here straight up to this gully. Let's see what's in the cover. Oh, more grease. Of course there is. Now I should probably explain, the reason that the grease is this high up in the chamber is because they had issues with the soakaway on the septic tank until recently. So that explains why this chamber is so bad. Obviously, the grease shouldn't be in there anyway, but that's why it's all so high up in the chamber. Right, for this one we're going to go forward facer 6-back ball jet, and we're going to go with our usual 2000 psi, because that generally seems to work for everything. Right, I'm pretty sure we've got it clear. So one thing I definitely want to do here is give this manhole a good wash around, and we'll give the gully a good test as well at the same time. So let's put the reducer on. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please leave a like, leave a comment, and please subscribe. And let me know in the comments that you made it all the way to the end of the video. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.